Hello everybody, Minister here. Welcome back to Workers' Resources, Soviet Republic. In the last episode, we've been dealing with broken down vehicles, a bunch more of them. And we're probably, and we're going to be dealing with a bunch more. We've got 2 more broken down vehicles over here that we need to deal with. At least the maintenance, vehicle repair stations are holding that off for as long as possible. But, yeah, we're going to keep dealing with it. We got another one over here, apparently. Okay. And we also worked on laying out a small extension to the town to actually create a little town here where this residential building has been for a long time to supply workers for the sewage treatment plants and the repair station. So we're actually going to throw in a little town over here. And see how that goes. One other thing that I need to... No, okay. Just want to make sure that we're not getting citizens and stuff like that, so... Construction over here is continuing. We're starting to get buildings built, so that's good. Alright, so... let's deal with this. Alright, so you... yeah, I need another couple of road depots if I'm going to keep storing these busted vehicles in the hopes that maybe we'll get them repaired. Alright, you... pin... and where was the other one? There it is. You... pin... alright. You're working for a construction office. And you are just on an open line. Okay, so... yeah, okay, then we don't need to pin you. We can just bring you over here and then you can stop. Alright. Because we can order in the vehicles directly into the construction office. We don't have to order them into the road depot first. Order that in. Gotta wait till it actually arrives back. And you can get to work. Alright. And we have some open space over here, so what we'll probably just do is... Just drop in a big road depot. Possibly. Let's put it right there. At the moment, I don't have the luxury of letting a loan just decay out. Because that was a bus, right? Yep, so you need a new bus. I need a relatively cheap bus. 35 passengers. I'm probably not going to carry much more than that, right? Yeah, we'll go with the smaller bus. The asphalt plant can't produce asphalt. What? Sure it can. Alright, and what was the thing that we... It was also a bus, I think. Yeah, I think it was a bus. Get that little bus. Yeah, I'm aware that there's a broken vehicle. Okay. So, what are you working on? Okay, you're working on that stuff. Okay, good. There should be some more that you can work on. No, yep, it's a sign. Alright. Now that's going to be on high priority too, right? Yeah, that's going to be on high priority. All right. Now, it's saying it's empty. Hopefully that will solve our problem. Oh yeah, this thing burnt down. $20 tons of mixed waste to clean up. Now, speaking of... citizens are without drinking water. Well, it's getting here, but it's not getting here. Or here. That's full. That's barely pumping anything. Alright, well, maybe we need to provide the extra water. After all. Alright, so that's built. It's running. That's built. This pipe is not. So let's get that pipe prioritized. We're not gonna stay afloat on that because this is gonna require almost 10 grand in a payment. That pump is built and operating. Yep. Alright, that's built. Are the roads in? I think the roads are in. Alright, well, if we're gonna do this, I need to plan it in. See, what I had kind of planned to do is... Let's see, let's get you there. And you there. And we need to have a water switch. One kind of there. And maybe one kind of here. Let's prioritize. Oh. Going through this way too fast. All right. Put in big water pipe into the first switch. We have to get to the other side that pipe. Okay. And into that switch. We gotta get back on the other side of this pipe. There's like one little spot that for some reason works. All right. Put that in. Is there anything that we can do? We need more oil. That's all we need. Let's do overlays. Let's look at wear and tear. And yeah, we got some problems out here. Alright, we cannot have our pump jacks collapsing on us. Alright, we have an issue there. Alright, you're assigned to too much stuff. Alright, so... What about you? Too much stuff. Okay. Now, it's a basic set of materials. But the thing is, it doesn't have any steel. Well, it doesn't have any steel at the moment. We're gonna have to go grab steel from there for now. Alright, so what we're gonna have you do is we're gonna turn off your auto search. And get off all the construction projects. And get on repairing some buildings. All of these. Just do all of them. Alright, 40%, 40%, 40%, 40%, 41%. Alright, so that's the only thing that you're gonna do. Where are you getting your people from? Over here, and there's plenty of workers waiting there. Alright, good. Alright, well, then what we need is we need this oil field built and operating. Which means that for the time being, do not get distracted by this. Or this. Or this. $769,000 import. Electronic components. Electronics, steel, chemicals. We have a building on fire? It's a power transformer. Oh, fire trucks are on their way. That's going to get dealt with. Excellent. Oh, and then we're zero again. And I'm just going to have to borrow more. But we can borrow another 22.5 million. I mean, we can stay afloat for a while. The question is, will we actually get something built that will help with the economy before that runs out? I mean, the other thing I could do is just basically halt all construction. Because that's what's costing us a lot. All the materials that we're bringing in to build all this stuff. Right, we don't want to assign that office to this job. Alright. No broken down vehicles? At least, oh, there's one. You're at 61%. So while it's not great, it's not critical. Alright, let's see if we can get this guy repaired. Oh, you're in worse shape. Alright, but I think we're at the end of the episode. Now, there is actually one other thing that we can do. Sewage treatment. So we're not working on any of that. Alright, well, we'll keep an eye on it. But we'll go ahead and end the episode here. Yep. Alright. So for now, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.